What is good, gang? Welcome back to my channel and my podcast. Thank you so much for being here. Today, I want to talk about a topic that we've been having a lot in the comment section over on YouTube and also in the Discord group, the free Discord group. Make sure you join it. The link is down below. But I want to talk about manifesting on a time crunch or a deadline. And I've done this plenty of times, many of times. And most times when I used to do it, I used to fail manifesting on a deadline because I had the assumption that there was a deadline. And we know that nothing comes from a dead reality. So I want to start there. But the thing here is that to manifest on a time crunch or a deadline, this takes a level of discipline, of awareness of where you are focusing, where you're putting your attention on, where you're thinking from. So to manifest under an assumption of a time crunch or a deadline is assuming that you are beholding to the 3D circumstances and linear time, which we know that time is an illusion and your true nature is outside of space and time. All right. So I will leave my time video below. It was a great video, so I'll leave it below so you can reference this a little bit more. But A Course in Miracles says that time is a trick, a sleight of hand, a vast illusion in which figures come and go as if by magic. Yet there is a plan behind appearances that does not change. The script is written. When experience will come to end your doubting has been set. For we but see the journey from the point at which it ended, looking back on it, imagining we make it once again, reviewing what has mentally gone by. So, I want you guys to understand first that there is a plan behind appearances that you can't possibly judge because I am lives outside of space and time. So, you are doomed to stay aligned with a deadline reality if you believe in it, which that timeline produces nothing but dead or incomplete results, which you will call forth more of those experiences if you look back on it, imagining and mentally reviewing what happened. You will make it once again. But the key here is to manifesting on a deadline or a time crunch is that you have to think outside of space and time from your true nature. And you must bring the future to the present by choosing from the quantum where I am is. And you do this by putting your desires or the event you want to happen, such as the success or getting the money, the manifestation, whatever, you want to put it in the past. And what I mean by that is you need to put it in the past, like the past. So example that I've seen a lot in the comments and also on over on my Discord is passing an exam or getting into college, med school, being a lawyer, whatever that is. You have to align yourself with the lifeline. And I want to bring clarity to that real quick because the point here is you are aligning yourself with a timeline or a lifeline that is full of life, not a deadline, not one where you are going to obviously meet a dead circumstance, but you want to align yourself with the timeline, the lifeline that has more life. And when you align yourself with that lifeline where you've passed already, you got into school already, you align yourself, your imagination, and your inner talk from having already passed. And the key here now is in the present. Yes, you will still follow the script, you'll take the test, you'll do all the things, but now you're walking suspended above time, as Neville says, and you are indifferent as to possible failure. So, yes, you're going to study and take the test, but now because you've aligned your imagination and your inner talking, let's say 4 months that you've already passed or that you've got into med school already, and you're thinking from that reality, you're aligning yourself with the you, that version that's already on that timeline. So you're connected to that. So it's a straight shot to that path already. So the key here is when you are where you are now, walking on this 3D circumstance, walking on this bridge of incidents, you are indifferent as to any kind of failure. So, yes, you're going to study. Yes, you're going to do all of those things. But you know that it's a fact that you've already passed because you've brought the future, your desire, to the present moment. So now you're going to be indifferent to the circumstances, indifferent to taking the test, and you actually may be enjoying that experience, enjoying the unfolding. So you're going to study just because you're going to take the test, knowing that you've already passed. You're going to enjoy the present moment, which is knowing that your desire is already assured. And so there's no pressure for you to kind of like hurry up and get to a end goal or a deadline, because to assume that you're on a deadline is thinking from the past, trying to get somewhere. And when you were thinking from this lifeline where everything has turned out the way that you wanted it to be, you're already on the other side, looking back and remembering, oh, I remember when I've already passed that test, I've already passed that exam, I've already gotten into med school. So I know that I'm assured to get in. I'm just having fun during this unfolding, during this process of actually studying, having fun, thinking from what I'm going to do when I am in med school. I'm thinking about how it's going to be when I'm a doctor. I'm thinking about how it's going to be when I'm a lawyer. I'm thinking about how it's going to be now that I'm already in my home, or whatever the case may be. I already have the money. You're already on the other side of what you would call the deadline, and you're looking back and remembering and saying, oh, I've already passed. And so this does take a little bit of discipline when it comes to where you are thinking from. And this is not to say that you won't have fear or anything like that, but it's all about your state of being, where you are residing, what you're doing with inside yourself, you guys. So it does take a little bit more attention on what you're doing and what you are thinking. But the key here is to get on the other side and align yourself with that timeline, with that you that is already experiencing your desire. And remember, since time is an illusion, you can go anywhere in time and reside anywhere within time, within your imagination, by aligning yourself with that inner talking and matching it up to that preferred imagination within you. You guys, remember, your imagination is always the true reality. It is always going to be on your side. And when you're thinking from there, you are calling forth the experiences, the people, the places, and the things to conform around your ideal sense and state of being, you guys. So you have to get good at what you are thinking inside of yourself, you guys. That is the key here. So it's getting on the other side of a perceived event, okay? So that's exactly how I've done it. I remember when I used to try to manifest towards deadlines or time crunches, I would always meet that deadline and that timeline, and it would pass and I wouldn't get what I want. But I was assuming that I was on a dead line, a dead timeline, which was only going to ever produce dead results, you guys. So you have to understand, it's about where you are thinking from and what you are assuming, okay? So I'm going to leave this video here. I hope that it assisted you. But remember, put your desires in the past. Put it in the past. Make that future here now, and really get good at what you are doing inside of yourself, you guys, because that is the truth. All right. So our SP Masterclass is tomorrow. I'm so excited to see you guys. Remember, we still have a few more seats for our Money Magic Masterclass and a few more seats for our Revision Masterclass, which both of those are in March. If you would like to attend those, I would love to see you there. Go to the description box below. The information is there. Plus, if you would like to work with me one-on-one, I would love that. All the info is down in the description box below. And remember, you guys, your imagination is on your side, and I am too. Bye.